parents when you were very young.
Wow.
How old were you when you lost both your parents? And
Maybe 14, 15, around that age. Quite young.
And-
Or 16, 17. One had to suddenly grow up. Like, okay, now we need to grow up. So that.
so आपने school छोड़ दिया and you started
Had
earning
to,
and
had to.
everything.
I had no choice. I look at all this very positively. You know, like I tell my kids, I said, y'all don't have a story. Y'all have nothing. I mean, I'm happy for them, but I feel bad, that somewhere, when you've done something,
Yeah.
like the parents have a story, but the kids don't. Film kids I'm talking about. It's nice to have struggle. Like Shah Rukh has worked his way out. Mr. B has done that. All these guys have worked so hard. I think one of the first jobs I did was developing photographs in a lab. So उसमें क्या होता था earlier you had a 36 ka roll and that will be developed with the chemicals. So I did that. My fingers started rotting and all that. And then I started working as a salesman.
अच्छा.
I was actually selling cosmetics. And
Makeup
they were,
product?
Yeah, like a bit of makeup, hair oil, shampoos.
Yeah.
And they were terrible. They used to stink. Horrible products. I had to lie to the skin of my teeth to sell it. I had to go to the hotels and I would tell them, I said, listen, this is real stuff. There's no chemicals inside. That is why it smells like that. You cannot get something more real than all this garbage I have to give. And they were looking at me like, yeah. Malum hai.
So were you a good sales guy?
I was all right.
You met your targets.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
It was a tough job. I hated it. It was tough.
What was your first paycheck? How much money did you make while doing this
$250.
for a day?
No. It was on commission.
Okay.
Started with nothing. Then I got into dancing. Then it became nice. Then I started enjoying it. But I like dancing.
Yeah, we were talking about Maria being out of league, but I also remember you as a cute guy from Tere Mere Sapne, to be honest.
So sweet.
really liked your movies. I want to know, how did you land up in a movie from being a choreographer?
Mine is the weirdest story ever. Joy Augustine, the director. He comes home to my house. It's a Saturday night. Friends have come over and we are like generally having fun. I don't know him. Comes with a friend of mine. And saw me the way I was hanging out or meeting or chatting with people, cracking jokes, blah, blah, blah. After 2 days, he said, I'm doing a film for ABCL, will you do it? I thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
I said, dude, stop pulling my leg and don't do all this to me. You're serious. So I thought about it and I said, no. I said, because the fear of failure was immense in my head. I was like, I see, living in Bombay, I've seen actors who have come, failed, and they're out on the street. Somebody's a estate agent or somebody's here, and I used to see them, and my heart would go on like, oh my God, you know how it is,
Yeah.
He said, I've already spoken to ABCM to just send some pictures, So I did. I was polite, so I sent a picture. And they were postcards. They were not even enlarged. They were just general postcards, normal pictures. And Jaya Bachchan called me. She called me for a meeting. I thought she's upset and she wants to shout at me. I was like, damn, Arshad. I said, you know what the hell? The Jaya Bachchan shouting at you, might as well get fired by her. What's the big deal?